Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I stayed last night in this hotel here. I got such little sleep. There was this big party that was raving on the streets until 5 AM. So I'm exhausted this morning. Anyway, I am actually a little bit peeved because I've listened back to some of the footage that I've shot over the last couple of days and I've realised there's no audio. And I don't know what happened there. I've checked it all out and I don't know why there's no audio. I'm obviously going to look into it a bit more depth. But what it's meant is that I actually don't have any footage over the last couple of days that's usable. So I'm obviously gutted about that because I had some great stuff that I was looking forward to sharing with you. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that. Ultimately, I'm thinking I will probably, I might make some kind of a montage at the end of the trip, I don't know, just using the footage with no audio, but we'll have to see. But moving on, I want to make today special to make up for my loss. And so although I'm having a bit of a late start, I am really looking forward to today's ride. I'm going to be riding up towards Santander. No highways, no motorways, and we're going to have a look at some of the beautiful scenery that we can find en route. But first things first, I desperately need a coffee. I desperately need some breakfast. I thought for once in my life I'm going to ride without protection because that's how they do it in Spain. But actually I've just got to go back to the hotel to pick up the bag, so it feels so weird riding without a jacket on. I've got to be honest and say it feels amazing. But this will be the only time I do it. Other than that, I do like to have my protection. Honestly, Zaragoza is beautiful. I'm staying right in the middle of the old town. I'm sure it's probably way more commercial around the outskirts. In fact, I know it is. As I rode in, it was quite commercial, but the old town itself is beautiful. Once again, I find myself wishing that Liana was here, and then we would do a lot more exploring of the old town, stay for a couple of nights maybe. I'll have to turn left here. And I think this is the main pedestrian area now. I'm going to let you go because I'm a bike and you're a pedestrian. The first time I did this, when not here, but when I rode down this pedestrian type street like this to get to the hotel, it's just the weirdest feeling, because I can't think of a scenario where I've ever done anything like that in the UK. But in the old town, that's obviously how you get to your hotel to unload before then going to find somewhere to park. And here we are. So let's just put it up the road, on the path rather. Okay, let's go and get the bags. So I'm just looking at the map, seeing we've got this storm coming in over here. Please forgive me using Apple weather maps, but I really like it. So I'm down here. I want to go to Pamplona, so that's staying dry, and then ultimately I have to end up in Santander. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I am a little early for the ferry. The ferry actually leaves at 2 o'clock, but I think I can check in at any time. I had a nice night last night at the hotel, and as you can see I'm literally on the harbour, so it's literally over there, and we can get on board the boat. But let's get on board, get ourselves checked in, and we can have a bit of a wander around. Okay, let's go. It's only 8 minutes away. I mean, I haven't had any breakfast. There is an argument I should have stopped to have some breakfast first, but to be honest, it could rain, and you know how I feel about that. So if I can just get on board a bit earlier, that'd be better, I think, and get something to eat on board. It says to turn left. Oh, not here. Oh shit, no, not there, here. It's okay. This is a bit of a dangerous thing, isn't it? I'm obviously just following the signs here. However, no, what am I saying? I'm not following any signs. So I'm just following my sat-nav is what I meant to say. I'm not seeing any signs for ferry, but it's obviously there. Okay, so here we go. This looks good. Puerto de Santander ferry, obviously that's what we want. Now I'm wishing I had got some breakfast. It's going to be a bit annoying if I have to just wait, isn't it? Like, without boarding. But I'm imagining they'll just let you straight on. It's okay. Gracias. Buenos días. Hola.
Information. Coffee supermarket on the right.
Okay. Gracias. Now that's a good idea, isn't it? Coffee shop and supermarket. It's a bit slippery whippery. Okay. This is cool, isn't it? Okay. So in case you're wondering, this is what a cabin looks like on this boat. It's a full berth cabin. Obviously, I'm just having one berth. But it comes complete with a really lovely view. And you've got your own little ensuite, which is alright, isn't it? It's alright? Okay, let's go and grab a cup of coffee and as I say, a little bit of a chat. So I've got my coffee, I've got a plate of cheese, and I want to film this quickly before the world descends into this cabin. So, I've had the best trip, as you can probably realise from any of the videos that you may have watched. It's just been absolutely awesome. But there are a few key things I've learned on this trip that I wanted to share with you, and these are different to the things that I learned on my last trip. And if you want to check those out, click here and you can see all of the main key things I learned from my last trip. But these are completely new, and one or two of them are a bit random. By the way, excuse the glasses, but I can't read this without them. So, several things that I learned. The first one of which is take plenty of GoPro spares. Obviously I had that major issue where I broke that bit off my helmet, but I need to carry spares. The next one is actually to take eye baths rather than just taking like Optrex. You can get these little sort of dishes and you put the liquid in and you can kind of wash your eye out. I really needed that on several occasions. The next one is really, really important, and I just didn't really think about it, and that's that I need to hydrate pretty much all the time. I need to drink loads of water, and I'm embarrassed to say I was drinking almost none. And there's definitely one day where I felt that, and I know I felt it. So hydrate. Use ChatGPT to plan your routes, or at least to try to use it. That was a real eye-opener because it gave me some really interesting routes to take. The next one is I have a Lonely Planet road trip book, which I didn't bring. I have to bring it because there were ways that I could have actually extended this trip if I'd gone into maybe a little bit further into France, because I actually had the time, but I forgot the book. So take that big road trip book with you. And the last one I wanted to share with you is something that I know is a little bit controversial, and that's actually using the Apple standard weather app on your phone. Now, there were loads of really, really good apps out there. I think is it AccuWeather is one of the main ones that I've used in the past. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, but the Apple weather map that comes as standard with the phone, I found that to be deadly accurate. Plus, it has this really, really cool 12-hour feature where it shows you exactly where the rain is going to be, or at least where it predicts the rain is going to be, and it enables you to avoid it or do the best that you can. Now, that has definitely saved me from getting drenched on at least 2 or 3 of the days. So there you go. I really, really, really hope that you enjoyed this little Pyrenees tour. I'm sorry that I lost some audio on some of the days. That was obviously really a real pain, but I'm going to rectify that for the next one. I'm going to get myself some better kit, frankly. But if you have enjoyed this, please click on this like button, but also please subscribe, and that way I can let you know exactly when and where the next tour is going to be. And on that note, if you have any suggestions on where you think I should be travelling to next, it would just be awesome if you could comment in the section below. And who knows, if you live in that area, maybe I could call in on you on my way around that area. So, for the last time of this trip, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate you being a subscriber, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.